Hey, Dragon Slayers. It's been about, let's see here, 59 hours and 40 minutes since my last meal. My blood sugar is currently 87, which is awesome. I haven't been in the 80s since a while because I had that one weekend where I went crazy for Easter and then the weekend for my family member's birthday. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to get back on track. I'll probably end up ending my fast somewhere around the 72-hour mark, but we'll see how my morning blood sugar is after the dawn phenomena kicks in tomorrow. So today's video is about the third principle from Ted Naiman's book called the S.A.I.D principle. It stands for specific adaptation to impose demand. So this is what Ted has to say about it. He encourages his audience to utilize the S.A.I.D principle throughout his book. He wants you to get better at burning fat instead of glucose. In order to do that, you need to eat fewer carbs. And your body will have to adapt to this demand. If you want to add muscle, you have to communicate to your body that it has no choice but to add muscle, adapt or die. Humans are amazingly adaptable, and we can live in any environment or any sort and on any sort of diet. Take advantage of this adaptability. This is how we will improve our physical health. This usually involves some level of discomfort, so get used to pushing yourself way outside of your comfort zone. He says to trust me. The transient discomforts you experience when you are implementing these changes is nothing compared to the lifelong suffering from the chronic diseases that you will avoid. Humans are amazing survival machines, which is why we live in all climates, eating all diets. Your body will always adapt to meet the demands that you impose on it. If you want your body to be better at burning fat, you only have to do one thing: eat fewer carbohydrates. If you want your body to be better at burning its own stored body fat, you have to do two things. Number one, eat fewer carbohydrates. And number two, eat less fat. So that was from an excerpt from his book. Um, I really like this concept, and it makes a lot of sense to me. If there's one thing we as human beings are extremely good at, it's being adaptable. If the changes happen too rapidly, they will injure us. But anything we do slowly, methodically, consistently over time, we will adjust and adapt and become more and more efficient at it, no matter what it is. I have pretty severe allergies to a lot of things, to the point that I was bedridden for months, for years. I'd be bedridden for months and then be okay for like 9 months and then bedridden for months. It was terrible. So I started immunotherapy a couple of years ago where they would inject you regularly with what you're allergic to in ever increasing dosages over a long period of time to try and train your immune system to stop reacting to it. I remember when I first started, it was awful. I would be itchy all over for days. About 6 months into therapy, I actually went into mild anaphylaxis from it. My throat started to close up. I got chills and fever. I felt really sick, flu like symptoms. Now, 3+ years later, I barely have any reaction to the shots. The same thing is true with our bodies. Exercise is stress, but it's specific stress for a brief durations that tells your body to change or die. Your body is designed to live no matter what. Your body will always choose to live no matter what until it literally can't do it anymore. A lot of the foods that we eat around the world are so highly processed that they are essentially slow acting poisons. We will all eventually die no matter what we do. But until that day comes, we should be living life to the fullest. Learning to apply specific stress to yourself at regular intervals imposes your body to change in a way that will reap dividends throughout the rest of your life. I heard a doctor say once that if you look at animals in nature, they live vibrant lives and they just kill over dead. I honestly believe that human beings are meant to be the same way. We should not slowly get disease, get sick, and die. We should live full, vibrant lives and then not wake up one day, or live full, vibrant lives and just kill over instantaneously at an old 80, 90, 100+ year old age. If you believe that with me, stand together and let's do this thing, guys, because together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.